Hey there, Swindle fans! It's time for another new video, and some of you might notice that this one more than likely is going to be called Part 3, and that's because, well, the original Part 3 I felt came across as a little negative, and that's never good because, for one thing, this game, tremendous fun. The developer, super nice guy, as far as I've been able to tell. He's been super helpful, and I think, honestly, I just ran into a few edge case situations that maybe marred an otherwise fun little playthrough that I was having, so figure we might as well scrap that and start new. Hopefully get through this a lot more smoothly and a lot more quickly. Now, I won't be going over all the things I did before, just a quick summation since the other video is gone. Basic upgrades are a lot cheaper now with this new update, so we will be getting those quick as we can. And also for the first couple of days we will be getting pretty much a noticeably larger amount of money. The money piles are now going to be 22 pounds as opposed to just I think 12, and that is going to be extremely helpful. There's also going to be a lot more money on the ground, and then yeah, we'll be scooping that up as quick as we can, because we are a Spring-Heeled Jack, which I always thought that was more of a term for Jack the Ripper, just with how quickly he was able to escape police detection and all that. But there is an achievement in the game for, I think, completing the game with your initial thief. And while we will not be doing that, just because while I am getting better at the game, I still don't think I'm the real master thief that I should be. I will still be trying my best, and it's an entire growing experience. Hopefully, at least to some degree, I will maybe appear somewhat more competent. That is honestly a hope I always have. I see quite a few very competent LPers out there doing super great runs with games like Nuclear Throne and Rogue Legacy, and just racing together, such as, good games done quick. Hopefully, I don't know if any of you guys are into that type of thing, but a lot of amazing things were being done with that. The Tetris runs were great. The Roundabout, great game. If you haven't given that a look, you probably should. It's made by two very, very talented and intelligent people. And I personally do not rank up with such greatness, but, I still try. I do try to be reasonably competent. Normally things like blind runs really aren't my forte, but I don't know, with this game, I felt like maybe it'd be worth doing. And I will fully admit, I have not beaten this game yet. I've gotten maybe halfway through. But, it's just something I'm getting slowly better and better at. And especially with the improvements from this patch, it's making it a lot more easier than it was before. Also, on stairs, you can pretty much limit their view cone, so you don't have to be as fearful, though obviously there's still the chance their view cone might touch the tip of your tiny toes. But with that, it is another successful day, I think. Fingers crossed, that was a 100% run. It means we hopefully should get that, yep, we got that nice ghost bonus. And while we could save our money, just so we can get to the warehouse quicker, still the movement upgrades are pretty much necessary. I could say, oh, you don't really need movement speed right off the bat, but it's only 400, so there's no harm in going ahead and getting that. Still think we're going to hold off on the wall jump upgrade. I think even with my reasonable improvements with whatever wall hanging issues I was having before, still do not feel like that's a worthwhile investment, at least as of right now. Maybe someone in the thread can convince me different, but who knows? The thread can be a fickle mistress. Especially, I think sometimes, people in the thread probably pick up on things quicker than me. Especially in regards to things like the mines. I probably was a bit unnecessarily scared of them. But that's just because in a lot of my initial runs, I was very prone to being blown up. Which is frightening, to say the least. Yeah, we might as well keep on trucking. Really, I think for right now, we just want to try to get to that warehouse as quickly as possible. Try to get to pretty much, well, we'll see how far we can get. Maybe, somehow, if all these heists go as planned, we could easily get enough of a money bonus to maybe get that 25,000 to get to the next area. But we can only hope and dream. That's what dreams are for. Deluding yourself. Pop. But yeah, I would say overall, I did have a few issues initially with the update, but really, in subsequent playthroughs and just attempts, I have found that everything is probably more smooth than I could ever imagined. I don't know what was happening before. Apparently, there have been some issues here and there, just with I guess certain effects, such as the dust, affect FPS. And FPS can affect, you know, just the reactions in the game and things like that. So that might account for, you know, some troubles that people have with grabbing onto ledges and things like that. But I don't know if that's exactly what was my issue before, but it's definitely not an issue now. Now, the only one I can really blame for any kind of problems will be myself. But we are going to try to, like I said, keep away from that negativity. This is just a very positive, happy, ecstatic run. I've had a good day. Had a pretty eventful day all around, I should say. Hell, I even was able to score a sweet-ass coupon because Donald Trump is a fucking racist. There was this little Twitter thing going on with the food delivery service I use, where they would give out coupons and discounts in relation to how often Donald Trump would say the word Mexican in his, I guess, in his presidential. I guess there was some kind of Republican debate thing going on. I don't really follow politics, especially, you know. It's not to say that democracy is a waste, or that living in a republic is a waste, but a two-party system doesn't really work out that well, and it works out even less when everything is run by lobbyists. But we'll leave it at that, because after that successful run, we now have enough to get to the warehouse and really start making a killing. And I am still a bit torn on the bionic eye. I mean, it's only 1,000, but it just did not seem worth it. Just to get that little bit of extra visual distance. Maybe I will get it whenever we are making tons more money, but that'll be a little bit further in the future. So, the warehouse, I mean, we already saw quite a few of these enemies before. I think, still think overall it is a reasonable upgrade in the challenge. It's mostly just, you know, learning things here and there. Like, I mean, we've already seen the sentry turrets, but Or we've already seen the sentries with the spotlights. But now, they've increased to having Gatling guns, and needless to say, they are beyond deadly accurate. Now, let's see. Whoa, okay. Almost lost our footing there. Let's see. Okay, I think... Alright, let's grab this wall. Because we need... Because we're not going to have our double jump if we just go double jumping up to this wall. We can almost get it. Because people in the thread pretty much told me that you get a higher jump from the wall thing. And that is indeed true. Yeah! I'm getting some really helpful, good advice, and it's definitely paying off here. 2 computers, not a guard in sight. I'm very happy about that because we are still going to get that XP bonus. Because I think this is probably, I think, our 5th or 6th successful heist, and I think that is pretty good. 8,000 is very, very nice. Now we just have to make our way down. Very careful. Yeah. Very, very nice. Gonna have a lot of money in our hip pocket. And we might even have gotten another successful heist with those computers. Oh yeah. That is a number I like to see. We are... If that 0 wasn't there, we'd be elite backwards, kind of. I don't. It's fine. We're elite to our moms, at least. So that's always good. But well, we now have enough to get that door upgrade, that bombs, and man, we are pretty close to being able to get the hack upgrade. Yeah, really getting successful consecutive heists makes just a world of difference. So, I think we are already pretty much ahead of where I was previously. Oh, that was a little close. A little close for comfort. That's okay. Close is only valid in horseshoes and grenades, not for getting caught. Yeah. And I'm wondering if it might be worthwhile to bomb through that wall. I worry, actually, I think if we put it up here in the far corner, it won't touch the computer, so it won't get destroyed, and we some super easy cash. Yeah. Gotta make sure Hugbot doesn't decide to get friendly. I don't swing that way. The robotic way. Alright. Let's see. Well, we could blow through another wall. And if Hugbot is... Actually, he might not even be able to get away from that wall. Just because his little hopping motions might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I think that's the case, but I want that money. I want it so bad. Pop. You little minx. Trying to give me hugs. Alright. Let's see. Well, we definitely want to at least clear out this room a little bit. Because there's some cash there, there's some cash up there. I feel like... Oops. I feel like I could have bombed my way up there, but that's okay. Everything is still going smooth, like reasonable butter. And I don't... There's no computers down there, so it's not worth our time. Still, we did manage to get 2 computers. Yeah, just leave them to see our handiwork, but not catch us. Wow. That is... I sincerely didn't even think the experience bonus would be that much, but... That is a whistle. You couldn't tell, but it was horrible. It was a horrible whistle. We are... I almost feel like one more successful heist could get us into the next area. I really feel like we do need some additional upgrades. And something that people have been saying in the thread is that remote detonator might be super helpful and a very good way to go. So, I'm gonna roll the dice here. I'm gonna go with remote detonator. And we'll see how well that goes for us. So far, the thread has not directed me wrong. And that means we do get a new device to check out. So let's see, when we are in range of mines, we can detonate them. And let's see, there's a mine over there. I think. Guess maybe we're a little bit too far away? Maybe. Let's see if there's another opportunity for us. And we also see here an example of a boarded up window. Not going to be able to get through that with just our billy club. That is why we made sure to carry bombs. Because obviously, wood is not going to stand up to the sheer might of a bomb. So I'm very happy with the fact that Hugbots do not go out of their way to jump into holes. So I think as long as we're on a different plane than them, we should be relatively safe from their affection. See where we're at. Mutton Venarian? I can't be, it's not veterinarian, because that would be oddly macabre. I'm not sure what a venetarian is. Maybe it has something to do with venison. And you know, I'm still always surprised by how quick these big guys are. And they take more hits, and they are just, well, quicker overall. Though that was my bee. Needed to get in that tiny hole and just... We got it this time, though. Yeah. Sorry, my friend. They're just doing your job, but so am I. Gotta get that basilisk. And I just gotta be... I'm honestly wondering if there's anything beyond that door except that one little pile of money. I'm getting a feeling there isn't, so fuck it. We have better ways to spend our time. That is... We only have 2 bombs, so we're not going to be able to bomb our way through that wall. And I don't think we're going to be able to just jump our way up there. Man, there is a computer. Man, oh man. We're going to have to figure out some other way up there. Because my greed is overwhelming me. And again, such a strong feeling, a good feeling from this positive run. I'm pretty sure there has to be some other way through there. There has to be. I'm gonna help this Hugbot out. Nice helping hand. Helping backhand, if you will. I was about to say there's another computer, but no such luck. Gotta be very careful. Oh man. Positivity. Positively beating the shit out of you, son. Oh fuck. Man. I wanted to use my detonator. I still maybe, just maybe, I can blow a hole. Get a little bit closer. Is this close enough? There we go. So you can see that line there, and that is going to connect us to the mine. It looks like you maybe have to be about 2 squares to use it. Ah, that's lovely. It's lovely. We're becoming master thieves already, using all of our tools of the trade. Getting to all that sweet, sweet money. Yeah. Money. You know, that one song said money, it's a drag. That's because he probably didn't have enough of it. So, let's, I think that feels like a good, successful run. We've gotten all of the computers. There might be a few stacks here and there. Just down in there. I don't want to worry about getting shot, so I'll keep my avarice in check. Not worry about that. And I won't keep my avarice that much in check, though. Pop. Yeah, okay. Get a little worried there. Get a little bit fickle, but that's okay. Alright, so we are now getting a solid double, what we would normally get. And yeah, one more successful run, and we will be able to get into that next area. Finally, things are coming up, Millhouse. Or Thrill Ho. There you go. I'm Thrill Ho. Still, we don't want to get too big of a head. Things can easily go from north to south, east to west, whichever direction is not the one we want to go. Around these little spiny bastards. And you know what? We paid for it. Let's get some use out of it. Have such a it brings me a lot of joy, honestly. Blowing random shit up without even having to put ourselves in danger, so yeah, that was pretty good investment. I am I am amazed that did not catch me. Oh, look the other way. There. Whew. Gotten it a little close. That's okay. Still, positivity has carried us so far. I'm definitely not skill. I'm definitely not getting any better. So, you guys don't have to worry about that little possibility. Nope. Can't worry about Niggerdoth ever getting any better at anything. I could honestly be using a magical bot to play the game for me. Who knows? Normally, you want to be very careful with explosives around the security system. If the security system gets hit by a bomb, it will set off the alarm, and that's bad, but I think, yeah, we should be fine like wine. Oh god, that's so satisfying. The mayhem. Ah. Man, I think we could probably get all three of them. Yes. Oh, and there is one computer left up there. And you know what? I think we're good to get it. Man, it is so good to be positive. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Guess what? You dead. You dead, son. Pop. God, I'm just going on a rampage. I'm like the hit series Archer. Rampage. That's some H. John Benjamin impersonation. I know you guys are all like, oh my god, did H. John Benjamin get on the call? No. Never. It's just me here, okay? Remember that. But, oh my Christ. I think, and you guys will be super excited about this, but we have made progress. Yes, America #1. Still, we have so much money though. The world is kind of our proverbial oyster at the moment. We have other things we could buy. Local EMP. Wow. We could just take out a number of bots in an area. Still, we could gamble and just go to the next area. Currently, with our streak, we are getting more money than I know what to do with. So I think positivity, we're going to call this a video because it has been such a great run. And hopefully, if you guys want to see the next area, say so. I will head there. But if you think, hey, maybe we should get a few more upgrades to make that next area a little bit easier, that is always a possibility. Hopefully you will join me next time, and go us.